So there's been a whole lot of interruptions. I try to come back here because this is really actually pretty remote, but area of the property, relatively speaking. But it's still subject to all kinds of interruptions, apparently. So basically, I work it from, I don't know, maybe a backwards way, rather than starting with a system of beliefs and trying to figure out how I should behave based on those beliefs. I kind of start on like how I should behave with, and then what kind of beliefs fit into that. I have kind of a pragmatic approach. So since we can't really prove what is true, we don't know what the ultimate reality is, then we should kind of fill in that blank with whatever works best, is my philosophy. So my idea is that I construct an overall philosophy, and the beliefs that fit into that are what works best for that kind of philosophy. And so for me, the philosophy that I've come up with is basically one that's very similar to Aristotle, of a virtue-based ethics system. And for me personally, the best belief structure that fits into that philosophical structure is that of the ancient Celts. And it may be because ancestor worship is a part of my philosophy. Honoring the ancestors is a part of my philosophy. And so my own ancestors are the ancient Celts. So, that's why, that's how that fits in and becomes the ancient Celts. So I look to them for guidance. I guess I have the feeling that this video is supposed to be, or because intended to be like, what my path is and what I believe, what I do, spiritually speaking, or and I've strayed a long way from that. I guess if I put it simply, I honor the ancestors, I honor the spirits, I honor the gods of the ancient Celts. I do so in a way that is as closely is in a reconstructed fashion, as close as we can get it to the way that we understand that the ancient Celts did it. So I make offerings. I use the symbology of the well, the tree, and the fire. I use a lot of fire. Fire is a very, very important part of it. But I mean, the other symbology too. So making offerings is very important. Kind of exploring the outlook on the world, which is one of very tribal understanding of social norms. There's us, and then there's them. There's everybody else. There's the universe is a very dark place, and we just huddle around the small light that is our tribes, our tribal center. So the world's very dark and scary, and there's a lot of bad things out there. It's one of self-reliance. It's my responsibility to take care of myself and my family. So that self-reliant part of my philosophy has led me to things like training in self-defense, carrying a gun. If you look at my other videos, that I carry a gun all the time when I'm allowed to, because it's my job. It's my job to take care of my family and protect them. I'm into self-reliance and to wilderness survival and raising my own food as much as practicable. All these kinds of things. That's all part of my path, as I understand it, being productive. these all. So I look for wisdom in the triads, the Irish wisdom triads. I look for guidance there. I look to the stories, the stories of the heroes, of the times of heroes. To look to them for inspiration and for guidance. So these are the things that I consider my path, and I never have a simple answer for anything, do I? So, all right. So that's it. That's my Gaelic polytheism, my Gaelic reconstructionism in a nutshell. Thank you.